Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, those of you that have not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button, as the majority of my viewers are not a subscriber. So, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like and share. So, let's take a look at AUDUSD for the day, which is for the 7th of December. So, we want to see where this price will be moving. Now, when you take a look at this trend, we want to know the trend for this AUDUSD on the technical aspect. What is the trend? This is clearly a bullish move. We are seeing an higher highs and higher lows, right? Price is breaking multiple structure. We can also see I've added this moving average, which is 10 period moving average to actually guide us. Now that this price is, we all know that once this price is above this moving average, we are to look for a way to go long. We have to take a buy. But once it is below this moving average, we have to look for a way to sell. So clearly, we can say that this AUD it is a bullish move, and we would want to look for a way to enter to go long on AUD, no doubt about that. But once we take a look at this movement here, you see that this price has broken below this 10 period moving average. So the best thing we would do or advise is that we should kind of stay out of this trade. One of the reasons why I'm telling you that I should actually stay out of this trade first, because a news will be released the next day, which is on the 7th. I think it will be multiple news, right? So if that news can push our price forward, upward, and break our 10 period moving average, then guys, go ahead to take your buy on AUD. So watch out for a news. A news is going to be released the next day. So that news, I'm not really sure of how it will play out, but the best thing is that wait for the news to be released, then see where price moves after that. If the news is positive on AUD, we would see a bullish move. So in order that you have to go to your 30 minutes time frame. Once you see multiple break or structure up, or you are seeing prices giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, especially on the 30 minutes time frame. After the news has been released, then you can go ahead to go your long on AUD. But before we get that, before we start that, we would want to see this movement on AUD USD. Let's see if this where this correction would be over. We would want to add our Fibonacci retracement. So let's see what this Fibonacci says on the technical aspect. So we can now see that this technical aspect Fibonacci has now dropped to 1123.6. So now that this price has dropped to 1123.6, if eventually the price for the next day, the news for the next day, which is 7th of December, it is positive, then expect a bullish move on AUD which I believe it will be positive, and I believe that this AUD will actually give me a bullish move. And one of the reasons that I'll also be expecting a bearish move or a drop on DXY, or that our USD index, as you can see. So once there would be a drop on this DXY or USD index, then we expect a bullish move on any other PSU between our USD. So I would be expecting a bullish move on AUD, right? Coupled with the fact that this price has dropped, it's my 23.6 Fibonacci retracement level. I would want this price to push up from here. But before I actually go long, I would want to wait for confirmation by going to the 30 minutes time frame, right? What we just have to do is go to the 30 minutes time frame. If you can spot multiple break or structure upward, we are seeing higher highs and higher lows and higher highs and higher lows. Then we can go ahead to take a buy. But as long as this price is still dropping, we would want to stay out of it. So let's see what this for 30 minutes time frame actually says. So we can see something like this. At first, it was giving us higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. So price has come back to test this level again. If eventually price start giving us an higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, especially after the news has been released on this our AUD, right? All you just have to do is wait for our highs, pull back, new highs. Once a pullback has played out on a 30 minutes time frame, then the next thing you have to do is go long on this AUD. I would want to take this trade on AUD, but I personally will be watching out for the news. I would not want to trade before the news, because we don't know what might really come out of that news, and we don't want to lose a lot on this our AUD. The best is wait, because this news is going to actually move the market a lot. It's either it's going to move the market down massively, or it moves this market up massively. So the best thing, wait for the news to be released. If the news is positive, then we can wait for some time. Once we see a multiple break or structure upward, buyers are coming in, pushing this price up, then we can go ahead to enter this AUD and possibly grab 60 to 80 pips for the day, which is still not bad. So now let's see what this 4 hour time frame actually says. So you can see here I personally believe price actually rejects from here because Fibonacci retracement is at level 23.6 at this level. So let's say if this price would want to go up. Like above all, like I said, before we actually consider to go long, there are two things we have to do. First of all, go to your 30 minutes time frame. See if there's multiple break or structure upward. Once there's multiple break or structure upward, then you can go long. Secondly is that wait for the news to be released first before you go ahead to take this trade. So once the news has been released, it's positive, and you see multiple break or structure upward on that 30 minutes time frame, then you can go ahead to go long on AUD USD and you want to take out this ice, right? So if in case eventually, let's just assume price moves up, right, and price eventually breaks above this ice and we decide to enter this trade from here, then we should need to grab it, take it around this level. That should be giving us about 90 pips, which is still not bad to grab. So AUDSD, I would be speculating a bullish move for the next day, but let's see how the news will play out and what will happen when the news comes out.